Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am psychic medium Cari Muggs, and each week I pull a card from a deck and let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So last week was a pretty big hit. Lots of people resonated with it, or lots of people just reached out and told me. So I thought that was pretty cool. So this week we are going to use the messages from the Mermaids deck. I don't know if I've used this before. I don't think I have, but it's fairly new. I got it. It's by Karen. She also does the fairy one that I do, not the dragon fairy I did last week, but there's a fairy one that I use sometimes. So if you guys know me, I am interested in space and mythical stuff, aliens, which we all know exist because the government said, but Bigfoot, things like that. And I never really I was always like out there stuff. But my daughters have got me hooked on ocean stuff now. Like there's so much stuff going on in the ocean and in the water. So I thought that was interesting. So that's why I got the mermaid deck. So it's awesome. It's a pretty deck. Here's this side with the seashells. And of course with mermaids, it's going to be a beautiful deck. Like look at all the colors and all of that. So, and yeah, so it'll be good. So let's see what's coming up this week after a big, huge week of healing. I don't know about you guys, but last week it was an easy peasy squeezy lemon squeezy healing. I wish I kind of knew it wasn't going to be. So this week, oh, it's a mystery. This week something shocking is going to happen. And it's going to be, so here's the thing. Spirit could be like, this is a surprise week. Or Spirit could be like, okay, there's something that you're going to figure out this week. Something that you've been kind of having second thoughts on, or something that you've been like, that doesn't seem right, or something that like an aha moment, or something that's been going on that you have been trying to figure out, or something that's been going on that you've been trying to find the answers, some mystery you've been trying to solve, and this is the week it's going to get solved. So this is the week that you're going to get more answers to something that maybe seems weird to you, or something that you've been like, I wonder what something that maybe you didn't listen to your intuition on, and then all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, now I get it. Like the doors are going to be open, like the mystery is going to be solved. It could be something to the effect that you like we just said, you try and figure out something this week, or something could start this week that you're like, I need to look at that and I need to figure that out. Or it could just be Spirit saying, surprise, this week's going to be a mystery. I don't think so. I think it's really going to be something that you've been trying to figure out, or something doesn't feel right, or something's not right, or you have maybe been like second guessing your intuition, and this week it's going to come to fruition, or this week you're going to figure it out, or this week you're going to get the answers. So also too, I'm going to add some of my own signs and symbols on this week's because I want to. So, let's see. Anything mermaid, anything ocean and mermaid that you see this week is going to be a sign and a symbol. Anything fish. So any kind of mermaid tail, any kind of, but because that would happen within any card that we pulled, then you're never going to guess just what happened. So I was looking at another card to see if it also was very mermaidy, because I was thinking every single card is going to have the same signs. And guess what card it pulled up? Healing. So maybe some of the answers that you were seeking from last week's healing is going to come up this week. Maybe some of the things that you were like, why is that happening, are going to come up this week. So just kind of watch this week and see if some of the stuff that you went through last week, some of the stuff that you were like, why would that trigger me? Or why would that happen? Some of those are going to be answered this week. The mystery is going to be solved. So some of the other signs. So anything that has to do with water, anything that has to do with mermaids, any kind of like, I call it mermaid hair when it covers certain parts of the body. And also too, I'm going to do some numbers with mystery. So I'm going to let you use the number 999 because that's like when you close one door to open another, and or close one chapter of the book to write another. So I'm going to let 999 be a number this week. And also anything that has to do with mystery. So Scooby-Doo. If you see Scooby-Doo or anything Thelma or anything Shaggy or anything like that, the people on Scooby-Doo, that is going to be a sign. Anything that has to do with mysterious or mysteries, things like that, that's going to be a sign. So whatever mystery you've been trying to solve or whatever questions you've been trying to answer, you're going to find the clues this week and you're going to answer it. And if that has to do with your healing from last week, then that has to do with your healing from last week. If it doesn't, that's okay too. So be, now to find the answers and to get the answers to mysteries, you have to, actively search. You have to actively search for some of the answers. So when you see the signs, see if that's see what you've been thinking about or see what was in the moment. Because you really have to, I mean, a lot of times spirit can drop answers into your lap. A lot of times that doesn't really happen. So if you were going through something last week and you were trying to figure out why it was bugging you or why that was happening, then the answers will, if they don't drop in your lap, I'm just saying, if you see the signs, then be aware of what's around you. So you can't just be like going throughout your day and just be like, la, 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 la. Oh, I mean, you can, that's how signs are, but make sure this week that you're open. Does that make sense? Make sure you're looking for the signs. Make sure that you're open for the signs and that you are ready to receive them. Be aware of what's going on. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And I will take long hair as a sign too, but that's kind of, I mean, all my daughters have long hair, so I see them every day, and that's just, it's, if it seems out of the ordinary, if it's not something you see every day, then it's a sign. So, okay, there we go. And it is Labor Day today. So, hopefully you're having a good 3-day weekend. And after this week, I'm going to start making more things available. It was a nice time to be off with my family this summer, but I am going to start being more active in my business and doing more things. I'm going to be doing more things besides readings. There's going to be some classes. Here's the thing though. I am going to North Carolina in the middle of September. So I will still be kind of working from there. Mostly I'm going to be taking a break, but I am going to be doing some work there too. So if you don't see me that week a lot, but other than that, I'm going to just kind of watch for seeing what's coming up, because I'm trying to see what really works for us and what doesn't, seeing if the spirit circles really work, seeing if the classes really work, seeing if I'm going to go to a paranormal kind of thing, just adding lots of new things this year. So hope it's going to be fun and exciting. So keep your eyes open for that. I will start doing weekly podcasts probably this week instead of every other week now. So just kind of keep that open. But I think they're going to start to be more open about lots of different topics. So that are like paranormal or spiritual or all the things. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to open up my horizons and explore new things, because that's what we do to grow, right? Because we're just healing and solving the mysteries. So I love you guys so much, and I super, super mean it. And I will talk to you guys next week.